Hi everybody, it's Owen from farfaraway.org. Just thought I'd run through battle report for the third game in the Annihilation in Rustwood campaign that myself and Phil have been playing online. So I'm continuing to play the Legion, and Phil has a Circle Force. The blog post will have the full army lists. I have a tier 4 Absalonia list. You might notice that there's a Feral Geist in there, but they're allowed because I won the second game. I get a free Feral Geist, so it doesn't affect my tier. Um, that's my deployment there, so you can see the beasts are quite far forward because I get an advanced move with that tier list. So this is quite a strange scenario. We played the demolition scenario where you're trying to get these markers into either one of these zones, and you're also trying to control it. So if you can control a zone and you get a marker in, you score a control point. So there's a couple of ways of getting them there. You can move them. You cannot place them, so placement effects don't work. So you could throw them, double-handed throw, that kind of thing. You could push. You could also slam them. Also, if they get destroyed, they get pushed forward kind of 3 inches plus D3 in the direction you choose. And then they respawn at that point. Once you claim a control point, they zap back to where they began the scenario. So here are the deployments. I didn't check to see what the scenario was before I did my list up, but as it turns out I had pretty much the perfect list. Turn 1 we made a mistake. I moved up and used a Carnivian to throw this to here. You can't actually attack them in the first turn, so we ended up resetting that. So as you can see, I positioned everything up. My intention was to get the Carnivians in a line and then have either the Angelius or the Stinger contest the area, because the other thing I forgot to mention was once the control point is scored, everyone within 5 inches suffers, I think it's a POW 14. On Phil's turn, he moved everything up, I think in anticipation of me coming across the river to try and attack him, but I had no intention of going for him at all. So on my turn, I executed a pretty effective plan. This first Carnivian did a double-handed throw. You pick a direction. It'll be his strength, which is 12 halved, which is 6 plus d6, or d3 I think it is. So he threw it roughly to here beside the second Carnivian. That Carnivian then threw it right into the control area, and I just moved things in just to be able to control that area. Now, I don't pick up points at this stage because this is me, I'm the first player, and it's first player's second turn. You don't start controlling until second player's second turn. So, onto Phil's turn. As you can see, he put down a couple of pillars of salt. I picked up a control point at the end of this turn, and my objective reset back to this location. And, well, I just did it again. Carnivian 1 moved around a little bit through the objective to say about here. Actually, no, it was about here. Absalonia then used the Angelius's Animus to move it. I was allowed to move it because we determined that it was an enemy model as well as a friendly model, if that makes sense. Because in this they represented stone, circular bars, pillars, so not particularly friendly to Legion. Pushed up into that area. A shepherd ran in there and got toasted at the end of that turn. The only thing I managed to kill was one of Phil's standing stones. So all told, a very quick game and very low attrition. So I think I lost a Stinger and a Shepherd to the POW 14s that were set off by winning the scenario. Okay, that's it.